Coffee is truly a special drink. Too much or too little can turn you from this to this. How far would you go to get your fix? Would you hike a volcanic mountain? How about consuming some poop? Join us as we count down to Javatown. Coffee beans come from the coffee cherries that grow on coffee plants. And how you get the beans out of their cherries can be quite a challenge. The plant's location affects its price too. The first coffee on our list comes from a faraway land of volcanic cliffs. It even crossed paths with one of history's most ruthless tacticians. Any guesses who that was? Number 5, St. Helena coffee. Yes, it grows on the island of St. Helena, located off the coast of Africa. And it's so expensive, why they couldn't afford a more creative name, we'll never know. The island isn't just famous for its coffee, though. It's where Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled after his defeat in the Battle of Waterloo. The coffee is made from green-tipped bourbon Arabica coffee plants, introduced to the island in 1773 by the East India Trading Company. The plant produces a small harvest of coffee cherries, which are hand-picked and laid in the sun for 4 to 5 months. The result is a delicious brew with fruity acidity, rich notes of black cherry, and a lingering chocolate aftertaste. Sounds like this could be my favorite. Chocolate. Napoleon himself praised the coffee, and his ringing endorsement inspired its exportation to England. Today, an 8.8-ounce bag will cost you $131 US. To get to the next item on our list, riddle me this. What's part cat, part skunk, part ferret, and you can pay to consume its poop? Well, that would be number 4, Kopi Luwak coffee. Luwak is the Indonesian name for a civet, a cat-like creature that isn't a feline at all. It's closer to a mongoose or ferret, and like a skunk, civets secrete a stinky fluid out of special glands. In the 1700s, Dutch settlers in Indonesia noticed that these strange creatures ate their coffee plants and pooped out undigested coffee beans. Kind of like a real-life coffee bean Pez dispenser. In the spirit of waste not, want not, the Dutch decided to use the beans left in the poop. Sadly, history has forgotten the name of the brave Dutch soul who tried the first stinky civet poop coffee, but we do know that it was delicious. You see, the civet's stomach enzymes break down the cherry-like flesh coating the coffee bean. As the bare bean ferments in the feces, all the bitterness goes away. The result is a sweet, syrupy brew with a complex flavor profile of sandalwood, apricot, dark chocolate, and mushroom. Just 454 grams of Kopi Luwak coffee costs $450 US. As if freaky animal poop wasn't bad enough, you can attribute the next coffee's hefty price to a killer fungus. Number 3, Hacienda La Esmeralda coffee. This coffee is made from the geisha coffee plant found in the Boqueta region of Panama. People had harvested coffee in that region for years, but a happy accident created an all-new flavor. In the 1960s, the coffee plants in the region were infected with coffee leaf rust. This fungus stops coffee beans from growing. Fortunately, the geisha coffee plant was brought in from Ethiopia and proved quite resilient to the rust. The plants withstood the fungus and produced beans with a unique flavor profile that stood out from other Latin American varieties.
Okay.
And so, Hacienda La Esmeralda coffee was born from the happy marriage of coffee and fungus. In 2004, Hacienda La Esmeralda won the lead prize at the Best of Panama Coffee competition and sold for a whopping price of $601 US per 454 grams. Today, 454 grams costs the slightly less insane price of $110 US. To make the next coffee on our list, each bean gets treated to a day at the spa. Number 2, Finca el Injerto. Only 300 bags of this coffee are produced each year. The beans only grow in a remote, members-only farm in the highlands of Guatemala, where absolutely no outside plant varieties are allowed. Talk about exclusive. Only the ripest cherries are selected and stripped of their flesh to reveal the bean underneath. The beans ferment in a tank, then soak in clean water for 24 hours. After their bath, the beans are off to the patio to tan in the sun. Finally, the beans hit the sauna. Infrared burners roast the beans to perfection. Depending on which variety you choose, you'll pay about $30 direct from the company's website. If you want to buy their coffee at auction in much larger quantities, the top price in 2021 was $85 per pound. Okay, it's time for the number 1 most expensive coffee in the world. Number 1, Black Ivory coffee. This coffee's unbelievable price is all thanks to its delicate and complex harvesting process. First, a single coffee bean is hand-picked from the base of the Biawah Geyser in Eureka County, Nevada. Then, it's flown first class to Dubai and buried in a bunker 65 feet below sea level with Ed Sheeran's cousin Teddy. If Teddy sees his shadow, it means 6 more weeks of winter and you're ready to roast.
What the hell are you talking about?
All right, just kidding. Black Ivory coffee comes from a remote area of Thailand. And it comes from elephant poop.
That is one big pile of
Arabica coffee cherries containing the precious coffee beans are added to a personalized meal of rice, banana, or tamarind and fed to hungry elephants. The elephant stomach enzymes break down the coffee cherries for about 12 to 72 hours, allowing the beans to undergo extra fermentation and removing the bitterness. Once the elephant poops out the remains of its meal, workers sift through the poop and gather the fermented cherries. You couldn't pay me enough to do that, and I love coffee. Because of this highly specialized approach, only 300 kilograms of Black Ivory coffee is produced each year. And the price for all this luxury is $1,200 for 454 grams. Are you looking for more expensive foods? Check out the most expensive ingredient ever. It's up next on Origins of Food.